Look, first exchange, I break my hand, snap my hand, look, got plates in my hand. I can feel the bones moving around in my hand. Wow, look how stiff I am now. In the moment, I thought, oh shit, this guy's gonna knock me out. It's all a mindset thing when you fight wrestlers. Nah, the deadest spinning back kick ever, you know. I'm doing the John Jones shoulder wrenches here. Dirty move, but it's a fight. Bang! Lights out. I'm doing this on the top of the cage because I know I've been paid. I know it, I know it, I know.
So much spinning attack! Lerone, the Miracle Murphy! Manchester! I'm next in line. Lerone Murphy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, people, welcome back to the vlog. Today, we're gonna go back and watch some of my old fights, some of my first fights, my UFC debut. We're gonna go through that and just give an honest opinion of how I felt at the time and highlight moments of my career as well. All right, so here we're gonna watch my amateur debut, my first ever fight. This fight was 11 years ago, which is crazy now, time's flying. Let's get into it. So here I'm 22 years old, yeah, and I'm fighting a wrestler. All my friends come, I think I sold about 50 tickets. A few of my mates were fighting on the same card as well. Look how big I am. I fought at 77 kilos, yeah, welterweight. My traps are up to here, yeah. Wow, look how stiff I am now. Do you know what, I was only 6 months into my training here as well. Still got the feints and that though, still got the base. Wow, it's crazy to see how far I've come, you know, because this is terrible. Nah, the deadest spinning back kick ever, you know. It's mad though, because when you're an amateur and you first start fighting, you just like, you go through the techniques that you've been training. You don't think when to use them, you just think, okay, oh, I've learnt a spinning back kick, let me throw that. Let me throw a side kick, let me throw a jab. Like, you got no thought path behind it. So after getting the first round out of the way though, I just felt all right, is this it? Sweet. And then we're going to the second round here. He ends up doing a bad shot against the fence. I wrapped the guillotine. So this is the only submission win I've got in my whole career, amateur pro. I get a standing guillotine, finished the fight, wrapped it up, 1-0. So I remember, yeah, after that fight when I won, I felt on top of the world. We went out, me and my mates, we went out and celebrating like I won the world title. It's mental.
Do you still get that same feeling when you fight now, or is it different?
I feel like it gets bigger and bigger because the fights get bigger and bigger. And I feel like it's like the biggest dopamine hit you can ever get. When you win a fight, it's like the pressure relief of, because you remember you've been thinking about this fight for 12 weeks if it's a long camp. When you get that win, it's just like the best feeling in the world.
What was like your mindset like going into your first fight, and have you got any advice for someone who might be making like a MMA debut? I think,
especially for amateurs, I would say don't put too much pressure on the end result. And I feel like that's what I've done a lot earlier on in my career, put a lot of pressure on myself. I think it hinders your performance. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't go in there and be yourself. You're too focused on the win, and that's even now. I'm just learning how to do that now. And I've had nearly 20 pro fights, so just going in there and not putting too much pressure on yourself. So now we're going to go into my pro debut, which was on FCC against Martin Fuder. The guy is still fighting now, he's about 55 now. This is a crazy first fight because my original opponent pulled out the day before, shit his pants, didn't want to fight me. And then Martin Fuder was meant to fight Aren Pico. Aren Pico slipped in the bath. So I ended up fighting Martin Fuder. I think he was like a few weight classes below, but he was just like some tough African guy. Mate, it's a crazy fight. Some woman wrapped my hands for this fight. Literally felt like I had tissue paper just around my hands. So it's like, it was just crazy. It's crazy. I do the same workout routine to my fights this day. I do a little prayer at the side of the cage. Brings me back down to earth and just like focuses me. I feel like fights these days were way scarier. I don't know why. I think it's just like the venues, I don't know. These are the days I miss the most, so, you know, I swear. Fight kicks off. Look, this is where I first start developing my style, the feints. I was sharp these times. like the kickboxing. I was working with Tony Musa, he's like one of the best kickboxing coaches in the world. Look, first exchange, I break my hand. I hit him in the top of the head with the right hand. Snap my hand, look, got plates in my hand here. So 20 seconds into the fight, my hand is broke. I can feel the bones moving around in my hand. And this was the same day that McGregor fought, might be Diaz, same day McGregor fought. So broke my hand, and then I had to sit in the hospital all night, stayed in the hospital all night for an operation, mental. This is a sick fight though. I feel like these are the fights, especially early on in the career, that make you. And it's like, I overcome the adversity of fighting with one hand. My pro debut, getting over them hurdles there, it's like, just teaches you a lot about yourself. I hit him with about 10 left eye kicks, you know. Look, I can see some of my mates is going mad. Look, so pure tickets for this one as well. Oh, spinning elbows, sick. See, I've been throwing these from the get-go. I invented them. Look, I was still pretty good these times, you know. I just wasn't as polished as I am now, but I was still good. Yeah, so I remember getting to the corner after the first round, I'm saying, because they was just thinking, what's going on? Why am I not throwing my right hand? My right hand is in my power shot. I got to get to the end of the round, and my corner's saying, what's going on? I'm saying, I broke my hand. And they're just like, sweet, just get through it, crack on. But I don't think they knew how bad my hand was broken, and we'll show you an image.
How much money did you make off your pro debut?
So my pro debut, I think it was just tickets. So I sold like 50, 60 tickets. So I probably made a couple £100, maybe 300, 400 pounds, max. And I think even like these fights, I made more than my last ever fight before the UFC. I think the last ever fight before the UFC, I made a couple £100 again. So it's like, you don't make any money until you get signed by a big promotion. So now we're going to go into my UFC debut. I made my UFC debut in 2019. I fought in Abu Dhabi against Zubaira Tukhugov. So when I got the call, I just got back from Jamaica. I've told the story. 84 key, fat as hell. I get back, I'm on my way to training with my boy Yaya. I get a text while I'm on the motorway. Do you want to fight this guy on this time? And I'm like, what? Me? I thought it was for somebody else. And then anyway, I've texted back, of course. Like I've never even watched this guy before then. And I was just like, of course, I'm never gonna pass up that opportunity. At them times I needed it as well. So I was like, yes, I'm ready to go. So I went to the gym then, I put in the work, put in the shift. I was thinking, yo, I need to get down. I got 3 weeks to lose weight. I'm 84 key. I need to get down to 66. So the pressure was on. Literally, I felt pressure for 3 weeks. Like, yo, I'm making my UFC debut, and it didn't feel real. This still to this day is probably the best experience of my life. I fought on the Khabib Poirier undercard. I was pretty high up the card as well for a debut as well, because obviously I was fighting Zubaira. He was well known out there. The only time I really got nerves was when we pulled up outside the venue. So we're on the bus, and it's like they only put like 2 teams on the bus, so it's just like weird. Anyway, you're on this big bus, and then like you got a team that's fighting a bit earlier than you, and then your team. And I pull up at the side of the venue, and I can hear the crowd roaring. It felt like a coliseum, yeah. So and then you can see like a big screen at the side of the stadium. It's got like who's fighting then, and like the tail of the tape and that. So I'm looking at this, I'm hearing the crowd going mental, yeah, and I'm thinking, shit, this is crazy. And then we get in the change rooms, and all the time, every time I start warming up, and my nerves go. So we walk out of this change room, yeah, and it's boiling hot, roasting. We start sweating straight away, yeah. And we're behind the curtain, you know, before you walk out. I look through the curtain, yeah, I swear I see thousands, it must have been like 20,000 people, yeah, but it's like a weird lighting, it's like a yellow lighting. Fighters or people that have gone to the shows will know what I mean. It's like a weird lighting, yeah, so it just felt like I was in a dream, yeah. But then I switched on, I thought, boom, like it's time to go now. And then as soon as they introduced me, yeah, I start playing music, everyone starts booing. Yeah, I swear down, everyone starts booing. But that just gave me like this extra pump, because it's like, it felt like I was in enemy territory and you have to fight to survive. It literally felt like a coliseum, yeah. So boom, we walk out, we start lining up. He's across away from me, and he's got like some little cheeky smirk on me. I think he thought that it was going to be an easy fight, but We start moving around. He throws some heavy shots that just miss me, and I think, whoa, this guy's got power. You can tell I'm just finding my feet early, but the level of fight I went into straight away was like way different from the regional scene. I remember thinking in the moment when he threw a right hand in, it just missed me. I thought, oh shit, this guy's gonna knock me out. That one there. Look, I start like showboating to like try and relax a bit, try and get into the fight a bit more. Throw a sloppy low kick, stumble back, and then he goes boom, left hook, drops me, rocks me. But I wasn't really hurt, but it was a good shot. And then it comes close to finishing the fight. Luckily, I had a good referee, gave me the time to recover, I clinch up. And then when he takes me down here, I kind of let him because I know I can just hold on now and recover. I catch him with an up kick just before the round finishes. And I see him stumble back to his corner, and that's what kind of gave me more confidence, because I thought this guy's finished now. I always get better. I always get better as the fight goes along. So I just knew I had him then. I come out second round, and it's on now. I'm switched on now. I'm onto the fight. I'm onto the speed of the fight, the level of the fight. Got used to the crowd, the canvas, everything, and it's on now. I scored the most damage. I win this round now. You can tell when I'm locked in, you know, and everything's sharper. The feints are sharper. The counters are sharper. Literally, no one can beat me when I'm locked in. I need to be locked in from the get-go though, from the first bell. And I feel like I figured it out now. Look, the boxing's sharp. And these times, I didn't even really have the footwork that I've got now. I feel like if I fought these guys now, I'd smoke them all. Easy. Takes me down, right back to the fence, straight back up. And that's what burns the wrestlers out, you know. They just think, this guy won't stay still. It's all a mindset thing when you fight wrestlers. It's just a mindset thing. You can't wilt one bit. You can't let them feel you wilt at all. Look, I'll get a guillotine here, yeah, I swear down. I roll him, because I've been training with Yaya, one of my jiu-jitsu coaches, and I get on top. All I needed to do was put my hips down there and it was finished. I was literally waiting for him to tap. I thought I won the fight. That one hurt, you know, I swear. I believe I won the fight. He takes me down a few times, but he doesn't land any damage whatsoever, yeah, and I land the most damage, so we end up getting to the end of the fight, and I was thinking, as the away fighter, has he won? Are they going to give it to him as the away fighter? Because every time he landed something, the crowd went crazy, do you know what I mean? But when I watched the fight back, I won the fight for sure, but could have went either way, being in opposition territory.
That being your only draw, how does that feel for you?
It was a bittersweet. Again, the odds were stacked against me massively. Everyone thought I was going to go into that fight and get smoked quite easily, and I kind of shown everyone that I'm high level, like I can fight with anyone, I can compete with the best. And I was very green then. I was very green. I didn't really wrestle at that point. Didn't grapple. I feel like I'm way better now, and that's why I would always advise youngsters: don't try and get to the UFC too early. Make sure you're ready before you get there. But I've always took hard fights, and I feel like that's what's made me grow. I started, like I've shown you before, I started MMA at 22, so I had to take that path. I've not got the time to mess about, and I feel like these type of fights are the fights that make you grow. So now I'm about to watch the Aren Pico fight. Everybody knows the backstory behind this. Took this one on short notice as well. He was supposed to fight Movsar Evliov. I stepped in. I thought them two was fighting for the #1 contender spot to fight for the title next. I thought, how can I pass up the opportunity? Co-main event in Chicago, Chimaev, Duplessis, undercard, like how can I pass that opportunity up? So obviously everyone was hyping this guy up. Do you know what? To be honest, I've been watching this fight, this guy fight in not in the PFL, in Bellator, and I was always a fan of this guy. I think he's high quality, and I think he'll go on to do great things in the UFC as well. He's one guy I always knew I was going to fight, and there's somebody reposted a tweet that I'd done years ago about me fighting him, which is crazy, and then we get matched up. And obviously I hear all the talk from all the other fighters and whatnot. Oh, Pico's going to do this, Pico's going to do that. Don't get me wrong, I knew it was going to be a tough fight, but I know myself as well. I know the tough fights are what bring the best out of me, do you know what I mean? And I had a slow start, I'm not going to lie, I had a slow start. And I think I put a lot of pressure on myself again in this fight. This Chicago stadium was one of the best stadiums I've fought in, to be fair. One of the best arenas, I should say. So we start, yeah, he comes out fast. Bro, he literally just runs at me. command center, pushing forward, pushing forward. I'm just trying to find my range. I'm picking a jab, few feints. He's not respecting no feints, yeah. Since he hits me with a right hand there, I didn't really feel it, so I don't think he rocked me, but he felt strong, to be honest. He felt strong. Felt strong. I'm doing the John Jones shoulder wrenches here. People don't even see these little things, but I'm wrenching his shoulders because I know he needs to wrestle. That was something I worked on in the camp. Dirty move, but it's a fight. Hits me with a body shot here. Didn't really feel it. Went for a ninja choke. I should have got my chest on top of the back of his head, and that would have been done. These little things at the highest level cost you a fight. Every time I broke, I made sure I was tight to him because I knew he was trying to punch on the break. Shoots in again, takes me down again. That takedown was poor from me. Should have never got that one. That was a weak takedown. He's slowing down a bit now. The time of the fight where it changed for me. Here, boom, I throw the knee up the middle, yeah. Nearly knocked it. I think it hit his chest. It would have knocked him out though. But then was a point in the fight where I thought, I've got your timing now. Your time's coming to an end now. His pressure was just too much, just like this. There's no like off, back on. Yeah, so I'll break here now. See, put in the middle, pull him in, bang, lights out. That was cold. Do you know what? I swear I wish I had a counter to see how many times I actually watched that, because I feel like I've watched that a million times now. I swear now, I watched that knockout a million times. It does not get old. I will watch that until I am dead, till I'm old. Bro, look, he's flatlined dead. He was out for about 5 minutes. I'm doing this on the top of the cage because I know I've been paid. I know it, I know.
How did it make you feel watching that knockout back then?
It makes me happy, and the happiness I get from watching it never goes. It's the same. I feel like if I'm down, I might as well just watch this and just bring me back up, because you know what it is? It's a precision, and then obviously the timing of it, and because he was putting me under so much pressure as well, and the magnitude of the fight, there's so much that goes into it. If that was in the apex on the prelims, it wouldn't have been the same. It would have been cold, but it wouldn't have been the same. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like everything was just crazy, and it's just like, it's just meant to be. It was meant to be.
There's a lot of people who say like, oh, but Pico was winning the first round. What do you say to people who say that? So
what? It's a fight. It's a fight. That's what happens. Like, tides shift. You've seen Diego Lopez and Silva, same thing, tide shift. It's a fight, and everybody knows me. I start slow. Do you get what I'm saying? I lose a lot of the first rounds, but I still win. It's a fight. I'm there till the end, and it's like you have to bring a shotgun in there to get rid of me. So what? Yes, people, thank you for watching my fights. Most of them are on YouTube, like my earlier fights. You can go back and watch them. You can see the improvements I've made. Thank you for watching. Tune into the rest.